For metafields and metaobjects, this is where you'd come in and add those metafields for length, width, and height for uShip to then calculate your rate using those dimensions for your products. So once we create these, the naming structure would need to be length and then uShip.length. So I'll show you what that looks like if we were to create it from scratch. So if I click on product, add definition. So I would want to name this, let's say depth. And then you click on this little grayed out option here. And then you can keep this as custom, or you can rename it as uShip. Those are the only two options that we accept. So it either has to be custom dot whatever the dimension name is, or uShip dot whatever the dimension name is. So the options are depth, width, length, or height. So you don't need all four, since length and height will always be needed. Depth or width are basically interchangeable. So like I said, once you click on that, you should have these three metafields set up for at the product level. You also want to pin these so that you see them inside of the products once you're creating those products. So if I add a product, I would then come down here and see metafields, and I would see length, width, and height here to where I could add in those options. I can also choose if I want this in different dimensions other than inches, but this is basically where those get added. And this will only show up here if it's pinned, which is why I always suggest to do that. And then if you have variants and you've created metafields for your variants and have those pinned, you should also see those options once you create your variants as well. That is basically it for shipping and delivery and metafields. And that's really the only settings that affect uShip and how we calculate rates.